You know, spirituality is more than just, wearing crystals, meditating with crystals, and lighting incense, and, chanting mantras and affirmations. Those are all very, very important and helpful, for sure. But ultimately, spirituality is remembering that there's more to this reality that we're experiencing right now than we can see and feel, hear, and touch. There's a spiritual realm. Um, there's spiritual realms. There's, you know, archetypes, whatever you want to call them. Even thought forms. Things like that. However you want to view it, but we have to remember that piece, and it's important to remember that piece, because that is where we get our source, where we get our life, where we get our life force, where we get our energy, is through spirit. So yeah, connecting with crystals and things like that, I do that. I encourage that. But we have to go beyond this material plane and remember there's a spiritual aspect that we can't see, especially you know spirit is the source of love, and love is life, love is light. So we all need love. So if you ever find yourself kind of feeling lonely, you know don't really have connections with the people that really fulfill you and inspire you and encourage you and are there for you, they see you, recognize you, if you don't really have those connections, turn to spirit. The spirit is love. The spirit is light. You know, when you're able to build those connections with spirit, you're able you're able to resonate with that frequency of love and experience and feel that love, because that is the higher love. That is the love that man and you know whether if it's romantic or family connections, they can't give you that. But the ultimate love that you can find is through spirit. So I want to encourage you to connect with spirit, whether it's ancestors, angels, saints, whatever spirit guides. Practice that, because when you do that, you're attuning with the frequency of love, and that's where you're going to find fulfillment. That's where you're going to find that experience of wholeness that you really are. You are whole as is.